Welcome to the Sue Klaus Show. Alan Simpson calls Social Security. Social Security is a cow with 310 million teats. Now, as a potential teat in the future, I take offense. Hey, you know, he's been a teat for years. With his salary and his pension. You see, senators and former senators, they get a pension. Pensions are so rare these days. You can barely get one unless you're in a union or unless you're a senator. You see, the senators and representatives, they have pensions and they have health care, and they just don't want us to have what they've got. Okay. So the Fiscal Commission, and when this Fiscal Commission, when I first heard it was being brought together to see what we can do, little warning bell went off in my head saying, well, no good will come of this. And I was right again. They suggest that the deduction that a homeowner can take off of their income taxes needs to be cut off. So my tiny little deduction that lets me get a little bit of my money that I paid in for income taxes back as a homeowner would be, you know what? The housing market is in a crisis, and you know, people are losing their homes, and foreclosure, and the housing market is crap. And this would just about kill it. Because who would own a home when they could rent and not, you know, pay mortgage interest? See, the deduction is the interest you pay on your mortgage. You can take that off on your income taxes if you own a home. You can't do anything like that if you rent. Now, it would make renting and owning equal, but some of us, not all, but some of us own a home, partially because we want that deduction. You see. Now, as my own personal health decreases seemingly by the day, not really, my asthma's kicking my butt, but they want to cut cost of living adjustments for Social Security. They want to cut Medicare spending, which, you know, there is fraud in Medicare spending. There is, and you know, it's up to all of us to keep our eyes open for that kind of stuff, double billing, whatever. But now, what was interesting, that in the list of highlights in the report, and I've only seen highlights of the report, I have not seen the whole report, they also want to cut back on military spending. Basically, something like they won't be, the armed forces won't be able to have the toys that they want all the time. And I'm going, you know, we have bases all over the world, on every continent. Well, maybe not Antarctica, but no. It could be a secret base there, I don't know. But we have bases all over the world that require personnel and food and housing and services, electrical, and we build countries that host us after we take some of their land for our base, and bases worldwide. There are a few links that can show you some of the countries where we are. Some may be surprising to you, but if you've listened to me at all, you will know that there are increasing bases in Africa. And you're wondering, why do we have to be in Africa? Well, I'm wondering that too. But that's called AFRICOM. There's NORTHCOM, that's where we are, and there's EUROCOM and AsiaCom and SouthCom, and we're in South America, several countries in South America. We're in Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, Philippines, Japan, Korea. And yesterday Barack Obama gave a talk to the soldiers in Korea right now. He was in Seoul, Korea. Gave a really nice talk, and there were some Korean veterans present, plus U.S. Korean veterans and Korean veterans all there. And it was a very nice talk, but what was striking was it's 60 years ago. We've been occupying Korea, South Korea now for 60 years. And Japan for longer, because that was after World War II. All these bases cost you and me, the taxpayer, money to keep going. Several bases in Germany, bases in England, bases in Kazakhstan. Of course, Iraq and Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia. We have bases in Saudi Arabia that you and I are paying to keep going. Now, if you want to talk about Teats, let's talk about the military contractors for just a moment. Talking about Teats. I guess that's going to be the title of the video, but seriously. They are now, the military-industrial complex has been having these conferences about what the worldwide economic problems are doing to their business. Their business, which is death. And empire. And not just the United States, countries all over the world go to these conferences seeing what weapons are coming up that they can buy, and to sell the weapons they're developing. You have a worldwide economy based on war. But I can't keep my little mortgage deduction. Really, Alan? Really? Erskine Bowles and Alan Simpson, yes, the chairpeople of this Fiscal Commission. I cringed when I heard the words Fiscal Commission, and yesterday, basically Simpson and Bowles blasted it out prior to their announcement date, and I'm like, yes, they indicated military spending, but I don't know if that means replacement vests for soldiers, or not being able to get the newest radar toy or sonar toy, or what it will mean. I only know what it'll mean to the housing market. It'll kill it pretty effectively, really. And as far as the middle class, as someone wrote in a blog that was referenced on Huffington Post, the mortgage interest deduction, the rich don't need it, the poor can't get it, so it'll kill the middle class.